Someone for their pick'em said that Maokai would be the most flex champion. This is now the third role we're seeing him in just 2 days of World.
I put him in my my flex slot for Crystal Ball pick.
Hey, there you go, buddy. I think you identified it correctly in saying that this is a scaling game plan for DFM. The Trundle is just here to neutralize, and the fact that they spotted him out is
hey, look, Hillsong's going in, but maybe it's a little too far. Udapon maybe looking for the kill, needs one more auto. Great pillar, and that is first blood for Detonation Focus Me.
Here we go. Let's see this. Wunder trying to get the wave in, taking a lot of chunks, gonna get stunned up right there. And I assume Evie still has his E. Yeah, there it is. Just charges forward through that flash for flash. Ooh, it was actually a little closer than I thought it was going to be, but just enough harass there.
Evie going to walk away.
Yeah, Wunder could have gone ult for ult there.
Oh, we're going again. They're just diving it. The Q lands. Yahorong in trouble. He's deflected so many ganks, but he cannot kick out Hillsong this time.
Pressure that Humanoid is forcing DFM to kind of react to and make sure that they are protecting him.
Of note. Oh, actually, hold that thought. Razok with a face check gets the Dragon's kick there onto Udapon, flashing in. Q is good, last auto is there, and Udapon finds kill number 2. Despite the 2 kills, left lane a little bit. We saw that, 4-man group in the mid lane. They've made sure things have happened. His topsider is still up here. Wunder in trouble. Flashes there. Pillar is beautiful. And Trundle's going to go ahead and slay the Aatrox's Razok here. Lining up a kick, perhaps? No, just barely. Misses everybody, gets him out of the way. The tower dive is there, but it is ill-advised. Razok just feeds gold over to Detonation Focus Me's top laner.
International viewers, and they had been able to make a lot of upsets happen over the years, and it was just disappointing to see yesterday, but they are clearly bouncing back hard today.
Big Hex flash after Chuck wears off. Killy does flash out of the way, pops the ulti defensively as well, but Udapon is here, ready to let it rip. Doesn't even need the bullet time. It's Steel with a kill.
Yeah, Fnatic had flopped their bot side up to the top lane to try and buy this turret with the overload. Evie doing what he can to hold on to it, but it's getting a little dicey.
Yeah, gets kicked, has ulti, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Humanoid going to get stunned up, and now he has to get out of there, but the damage is done. Humanoid gets that gold. Fnatic were trying to see if the turret, haven't got it yet, but still staying active.
Yeah, but it is forcing DFM to take the long way around in their own jungle, which allows Upset, who had the push on mid, to probably grab this one.
Kick. Steel in trouble, ulti's away, still gonna die, pretty tanky, not enough as the shutdown comes in for Razok, but then they should focus me now around the other side. Kaiser gets obliterated, Upset just dissolves into thin air as Detonation Focus Me find the counter kill.
Just gonna be 1 for 1 though. Yeah, they're able to get away with it, get their dragon stacking going a little bit here. I can see the restraint from Evie with no, hold on, Heart finding this angle.
Ooh, okay, onto Wunder is the intended target there, but it's a 2v4 kind of. Upset gonna find the way over, expressway from the Kaiser ulti. He's gonna push him in and make it 2 for Fnatic. Heavy goes down, Yahorong now the target, does have flash, should be fine, but Razok chasing here, hops over the wall, the turret's low as well, but Steel gonna try and interrupt it. And now Lee Sin is going to go ahead and meet the enemy jungler. Steel, they're going to get some damage down. The pillar is nice. Yahorong here as well. That's enough damage. Yahorong going to be the one to get the kill.
All right, an oopsie by DFM. With the double AP soul laners from the side of DFM, you can see them prioritizing some MR.
Kick. Humanoid. Oh, that's such a nice alley-oop. Evie just going to be left for dead. No flash, but I don't think it would have mattered. And Fnatic soundly punished as a result. Detonation Focus Me to pick a bit of extra gold up, taking out this tower. Maybe going to get 2 actually. This is worth quite a bit more gold, but Steel is busy tanking the tower. Now they're diving. TP's coming on in. Wunder in trouble, but I'm not sure this is really advised. Hillsong with a beautiful counter ulti is Upset. Finds one. Now the TP back through. Harp is just dead to Humanoid. And I'm not sure what you're supposed to do now. Evie just in there only to die again. The bullet time's wonderful. And does get one back. Razok back here as well. Fnatic maybe going to find the ace here as Udapon flashing out to safety, but it's not safe enough. Steel now the only one left alive. And we'll see if he can make it out safely. Fnatic will chase down this kill.
Should be able to finish off Steel here, and with that misstep by DFM in the top side of the map, potentially going to hand over this ace. Still trying to chase him down.
Steel pretty bulky, but not bulky enough. There's the ace that Wunder was looking for. Might even look for a little dive here. Yahorong doesn't want to be in the wrong spot. Transitioning over to the top side of the map, but Wunder's going to keep him pinned here. The inhibitor tower in mid, and Hillsong going to let the ulti go. Here's the nice, slow, steady dive. Roots up 1. There's the kick onto Udapon. No flash from the last encounter. Picked up by Lee Sin, nice and easy as Evie dives in with the ulti. Tries to get Upset, but he can't complete the kill. And that is 2 clean ones under the turret, and Harp is going to be the 3rd.
And with that, they might have the game.
One tidy little Bud Light ace leading to the game here for Fnatic. It was close for a long time, but Fnatic just going to completely take over when it matters. One Baron, take it. All they'll need. Razok absolutely makes the right decision this time. Diving in with the Q. And Yahorong does get two. Just one. It was a clone. I was been tricked, but Yaron got at least one shutdown. We'll keep him in the game for a little while longer. No flash. I can't really... Hilly, hello?
Hilly, I think, has given his body up, not wanting an extended chase that sequence.
Okay.
With
All
the
right.
speed up.
I respect it. Check out this go graph real quick. That is quite the mountain range that Fnatic have built. Wunder caught in the side lane. Good little pick there, trying to buy some time.
Realistically, Fnatic, with this Baron, should be able to close the game out very soon.
I just don't think can even get in here. Steel does have flash. Doesn't have vision. Razok, they're going to kick him out of the way. Going to take some damage as well. Just get in there. No, they can't find it. And now the damage has been done. Unicorn tunnels the ulti, but Hillsong buying so much space. Yahrong almost dead, but he is going to get out safely. But I don't think the rest of the team can. Upset finds the snipe with the Kai'Sa W, and now going to move on in. Harp going to shut that down, but Hilly takes out Evie. Harp's going to be slain by the rest as Upset finds a double, make it 3 as Steel's dead, and Unicorn once again going to be lined up for the ace. It could be a quadra, it can't be a penta, but Upset's going to take it as Wunder finds the ace again.
Humanoid already on the Nexus turrets. He's had enough of this game. 7-0-6. Definitely had an incredible performance for himself. Pressure throughout the entire game. He is looking terrifying. I mean, this is kind of similar to what we were talking about for game one, where one team has the clear desire to push the pace in the early game. Last time it was Fnatic, this time it's EEG. As more levels come in, but early, the first few levels before Taric has his full kit unlocked, a little bit harder to find these ganks. So I really like Croc actually pathing up to the top side here and trying to exploit this Aatrox.
Yeah, diving coming. Level 3 ticks right over. Massive mending wave there, but Croc's going in. Impacted, maybe in trouble there. But Robo getting targeted. Croc looking low, but it's first blood to Robo. The impact wasn't going to get anything happening there. So he returns back now with the heel cut. It's always nice in the 1v1, especially when you get it early. Vulcan in trouble, though, in the 3v2. Is trouble in paradise. Croc gonna get that kill inspired here, but he's far too late. Still going back in, though, as Kauri wants to get aggressive on the Kalista, and that's the counter kill they're looking for.
Yeah, that's huge. Here we see bot side, level 6 early for Kauri.
Ulti, follow up there with the stun. In trouble there for the old Amumu support. Kauri looking for another kill, gonna find it. Even leaping onto Branch for the second, gets a little bit of a slither out of the red. Is inspired, popping the ulti. Kauri going up, absolutely massive plays. Inspired Bramble, I believe, gets that kill.
We're not done yet. Jojo does have the E on him.
There's ulti, last Q is good. Jojo finds the solo kill.
Yeah, a lot of ults down from the 2 previous fights in mid and bot lane. It should be a situation where Loud do sack this one. Sales moving into the mid lane. Might be able to get 6 off the wave and then see if he can come back in.
Wukong MF ult here as well. Jojo diving in, no ulti, but not needed. The flank is good. Tinon's the target. Damage is not quite there. The bullet time is amazing, though. An impact goes down to Tinon's. Taric ulti is good, but not enough in time to try and get up the bullet time as Kauri out of Robo gets the ulti through, and Lauda found the fight they're looking for.
Forcing pressure away from this bot side, where I think ideally that's where they're actually hovering. It's to the opposite side of the map. So Robo might die here. No flash. Flash for Inspired.
Flashes in. Gets it down. W there. Q lines up the Bramble very nice as Jojo has the ulti. He doesn't want to commit it if he doesn't have to. But the damage should be there. Never mind. Robo finds a kill in the 1v3.
I was like, there's no way he's going to sustain, right?
Robo again, getting picked on though. This is a very nice setup, and Jojo just gonna get in there once again, doesn't need the ulti.
Nice accuracy by Sales on both those bandages. Jojo tried the juke back, couldn't do it. The important thing is they've gotten everything out of a call early on.
Impact though has found a big amount of damage here onto the Amumu. Amumu going golden, and now the TP's back in for Jojo. EG might have found the angle they're looking for. Impact does finish off the kill he started, and now Croc gonna get chased down. That means no Herald for Loud, and 2 kills for EG. They pop the Herald mid, they're gonna try and take the trade for the gold instead.
Yeah, they'll be able to grab this turret with Kauri. We'll see if they want to try and go onto a second turret when they force Loud to walk through this choke point. Impact's on the flank already.
Again, this flank looks good. Maokai gonna set it up. It's Brad said he's been found. It's Impact once again on the playmaking. Jojo's gonna dive into the rest of the team. They'll get one finally as they'll take out Seos, but the counter kill is there. Inspired is dead, and Robo has found himself a shutdown. Now he's gonna hop out to safety because Impact's still chasing. Finds the chain onto Tino's. Brad still with no help. Bullet time, they're going to try and buy some time, but there's nothing left as Tinos will flash away. Actually should be safe, and now the fight turning back in Loud's favor. EG running away, Impact low on health. Croc trying to find the angle. Impact with an incredible sidestep, but will still die to Robo. And is there more for Loud? The slow lands, the ulti out of Vulcan, the stun is there. Jojo's going in, gonna try and make a big play, but Kalista dies, Jojo dies. That's the ace for Loud. Don't have to fight to contest for the objective. And now in the 1v2, I don't know if I fancy EG's chances. Now I really don't with Tinons here as well, but Jojo is going to try and make the big play. That did no damage But now Robo going to flash out of the way because Carry's here as well. EG, again, just brute forcing onto Loud, and they're going to get Robo down. The shutdown goes to Carry, and Impact collects the next kill.
Loud is working down the Baron right now, 2v3
Whoa.
with Vulcan and Inspire trying to stop this themselves, but there's not much damage.
Double MVP Inspire, can he do it? The Baron's still the target there. Vulcan trying to buy time.
Oh, no!
Inspire got 2 kills. He killed the whole bottom lane, and now Vulcan and Croc are doing battle. Vulcan's not going to win that one, but Inspired with his buddies will, and it has gone absolutely upside down, topsy-turvy here for Loud, as Croc trying to find a miracle steal, but Impact's going to shut the door on that as well.
Towards the middle of the map where his team should have first move, but then using the Hex Gates, Robo knowing he's safe.
Now he's back. Inspired actually starting off to play. Jojo with the Tarek stun in midair. It's going to make it happen. Blows up the enemy Amumu, and now the ulti from Vulcan is going to let the re-engage happen at the ready.
Yeah, they did just use Tarek, Callista, basically every ult but Impacts.
Correct.
Much easier to say what they didn't use than what they did. And so they are a little sketched out here, but they are going to burn this dragon down. We'll see if Loud want to let them out of this situation, though.
Jojo did mark the Amumu, had the solo kill potentially, but missed the shuriken flip. Jojo, they're going to look for it again. Inspire with the ulti coming back up. Is going to go for it there to disengage, but can Loud find the angle? Robo ready with the Mega, has the flash. Inspired's got to get out of there. EG need to be very careful here. It's Croc diving on in. They're looking to make it happen. Ball time's there, but Jojo dives on in onto Brad, but he gets blown up in and amongst the gravity field, and Inspired, the unkillable demon tree, is going absolutely wild as Cowrie follows up with the rest of the squad. Impact going to get Tinons down, and EG going to get their way out of a very sticky situation this game. But Robo, the menace in the top lane, will finally be quelled as Cowrie's going off on Callista.
They will eventually find this kill. The Ren coming through soon. The hops will be resetting here. Robo's pretty quick. Does have a force of nature, so he try and get Mega.
He's gonna get Mega, still gonna die, but how much longer can he live? Oh, gotta be careful. Never mind, Shield Bow's gonna make it very easy, and Inspired finds the ace. Pretty close to rank 3 there for Brent as well, level 15. Which is also a pretty big boost in power. Robo just getting jumped on there. Jojo with the Tarek behind him. And that's no Mega now. That's dead. Cowrie on a rampage. Inspired once again into the back line as Jojo Bjorn absolutely obliterates the enemy AD carry. And Impact's gonna kind of kill number 4. And it is only the King wearing the crown for Tinons here to try and run away, but EG are going to storm the rest of the game through mid and end the game, as Inspired once again will not be stopped. That CC, by the way, lasted way too long, and there's an ace for Inspired.
You see the power of the Anathema's chains coming through, but Jojo Fume popping off against Robo, and the Mininar form, the stun assist by Vulcan, giving him the assassination potential. Once the main frontline member was blown up, it was an easy chase down sequence for EG to find their first win of Worlds 2022.
Loud certainly made them work for it, but EG do come away victorious. A chaotic affair.
Stop trying to write all the champions that they play and just said lots of one.
Lots of one.
This is 100% up their alley. Okay, set support.
Oh, we're doing
Really
it.
top. It is
We're
actually
doing it.
Starting to land on the right side. First strike, probably. Oh, they cut away.
All right, 2v2 because we got more issues potentially there. Jelly actually just popped Ignite already. Going for it at the level 1 here. Taki's in trouble. You better play. But Gavono in trouble as well. Shogun, flush it in. 2 for 2, baby. That's first blood again for the Saigon Buffalo bot lane, and it might be second blood as well. Jelly trying to fight his way out, but he's painted into a corner. Flash is there. He fights his way out and gets the kill, though. It's carnage in the bottom.
Ends up being a trade still in favor of Saigon Buffalo. First off, hold on, we're not done yet.
Froggy in trouble, has to flash out of the way. Oh, beautiful pullback there. That's an easy kill. Saya getting set up by ground. Fire rate, I suppose, for set E, but obviously Jelly been very accurate so far. And where possible, you do want to get maximum value out of Facebreaker. Speaking of value, down the bottom side again, Jelly finds the stun, but Gavono in trouble again. Jelly with a W, just fighting his way out of there. Is going to go down to Shogun, though. Interesting for a top laner, but as you said, Isras have a very expansive selection to choose from when it comes to their champion picks. Does get himself out of there, but BJ
incoming
with the longest con. Knows he's there now, gets the stun down. ADD actually might get something back here. He does get it! A 1v2 kill, and now Grell's in there forcing.
And then gets the blue buff transfer, so he's going to have enough mana here to potentially set up a dive.
Yep, Grell's here as well. Husband does have the flash, but they're trying to bait it out here. The bomb combo setup is there. Husband flashes aggressively. ADD does it again!
This Zillion top popping off.
Oh, yeah.
Set up for ganks, and so you don't have to wait till 6. You saw the early level 3 and a lot of these other scraps coming through.
Jelly at it again. Taki taking some damage, ignites there. Jelly just punching his way out of the fight. Tried to get the redirect, loved the effort, but not going to get it. Instead, Jelly now going to get ignited, and Shogun maybe going to shut it down. He wanted the kill on Callista, it was a lot lower, but it isn't going to get either.
Yeah, tried to bait the Callista in with that Q pass and got a little greedy, but they still won the trade.
Oh goodness, he's in there. Shogun going for Jelly, does get a beautiful little play actually.
Going on to Taki as the target, you could see if, you know, Jelly could get that flash W redirect. Hold on, no time.
Okay, it's unplayable. The matchup here in topside as maybe problematic, but again, we have Zillion ulti. We can keep on diving. There's the resurrect, but now Hazmed trying to fight his way out of there. Grell, though, back in the mix. ADD, though, now he's the one in the 1v2 getting outplayed as Aatrox is popping off. That blast gun is an absolute tragedy for Isrus, and Hazmed is still going, but Hecarim is far too speedy. Froggy gonna line it up, slow it down, and shut it down as Grell tries to get to the safety of the blast gun, and Froggy lasers him in the back. But not enough there as Shogun still in a bit of a precarious spot here, but fights, of course, keep going. There's the Poppy ult kicking Seiya out of the mix, but BJ still gonna go down. Onslaught of Shadows finds one, gets the fear on the other end as well, and ADD still going on. It's Hecarim Zillion, baby. Hazmed, though, fighting out nicely. Seiya here, though, trying to complete the play. Froggy roaming up to defend. Ulti drop there onto Grell, but the damage isn't there. It's ADD now, caught in the gravity field, shut down by Hazmed. Seiya now finds the chain, but he cannot follow up. Round back towards Taki and Shogun is just happily 1v2ing. Jelly, though, going to shut it down. That creep was barely there for long enough, but he found the play, and Jelly nabs the shutdown.
CC from that set support at 6, pulling him back underneath the turret with the suplex. Finds that kill, gets the shutdown as well. The set picking up the kill, gonna get pretty fed here.
Jelly got the moves.
Alrighty.
Good angle found there as Isurus once again. Top side here, this should be straightforward. 3v1, Zillion ulti at the ready. Onslaught of Shadows Poppy popped. And there's the shutdown, there's the resurrection. Grell picks up some gold.
Does disengage the situation, but leaves Saigon with control of the bot river. There is still plenty of wards, so they know that this is coming.
So much confidence though, walking in 2v2, now at 3v2 as Isurus trying to turn it back around. But Froggy though, 1v1ing Seiya, that's the clone unfortunately, so not going to pick up the kill, but BJ's still alive. Shogun coming in to save the day, finds the shutdown for even more gold. As a result, you can see Shogun still there, top of the charts as far as gold goes. Saigon Buffalo continuing to play high tempo though, starting off the Herald. BJ is just everywhere. Saw him briefly on the bottom side in the replay, now he's back at the top side, having some trouble because ADD is a problem. Taken off of there for Saigon Buffalo. Had a little poke around, maybe just trying to clear some vision. Do have control of that right now. Seiya poking in onto Shogun. Good target to try and fight. That handshake was absolutely bonkers though. And Taki grabs the kill for his trouble. Grell gonna get slain as well. Hostile takeover does grab one. Gavotto in trouble. Jelly goes back. Has to make the play happen, but Shogun flashes out to safety. A double kill. It's going to be another, but Jelly making moves. Does get one back, but still 4 kills there for Saigon Buffalo. Towards Isurus around this objective as Hazmed's finding the flank.
Yeah, but Froggy's landing some good poke. Multiple members of Isurus already put down to around half health. Jelly might join them here.
Here we go. It is Jelly finding Hazmed. Hazmed gets out of there. Knows he has to flash. Jelly was ready with the suplex, but does not pop it. BJ though in front, Grell low there. Damage still being poked, and ADD already burnt the ulti. Damage almost there. The ulti's actually not going to go. It does tick down. That's actually pretty good, but Jelly now in trouble. Gavotto in trouble as well, and there's just nothing left for the fight. ADD may live, but the rest of his team's going down, 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 as it's not even going to happen. BJ going to chase him all the way down. Doesn't need to be on the objective. Grell's going to go down as well. And Saigon Buffalo going to collect the aces. A very aggressive Renata ulti. And the burnout's going to at least give Grell a kill.
He is the only carry Saigon need. As long as they keep him up, he will deliver them this game.
They're just doing Baron. BJ's going to kill the control ward just in time. So going to, again, blind them once again. But it's just here. Froggy's fighting Seiya. They know the fight's happening. Shogun needs to live, but it looks like he will. Jelly trying to find the engage. He's going as deep as humanly possible. Pulled out by the Fate's Call, but Hazmed back over the top is going to make it sing. Takes the kill on Jelly. Rest of the team's going to move on in there. Resurrect's going to happen, but you're under the gravity field. There's no way out for ADD, and they might not even need the Baron mark. Saigon Buffalo winning fight after fight. Once again, we are fighting to the shock of absolutely no one as Grell's trying to get out of there with the Onslaught of Shadows, but Taki lines it up. That was very cute. Little heroic charge into the handshake, gets the kill as Hazmed's on a rampage, takes out Jelly. And Saigon Buffalo just hitting them with the wallet at this point. They are so far ahead, and they're playing like it.
Yeah, they hit him with the hands in the early game. They're hitting him with the wallet in the late game. Much better performance by Froggy.
Yeah, I didn't have Zillion in my list of possible Aatrox counters. I did like a lot of what happened. Isurus doing nicely in the early game, especially towards topside. Even the husband also survived well, but this is kind of the end of it all. Grell's gonna get ulted, but he can't really dive back in. Shogun's dominating. My goodness, the Aphelios might be on track for the Penta. 3, 4, 5, give it to me! There we go, baby! That's a pentakill for Shogun!
16-2 and 6 from Shogun. He has dominated Isurus from the start of the game till the end. And with that, they are going to be up 2-0 in their groups. Aladoric goes flying in on the Rakan. You group them up. The Seraphine ult comes flying over the top. You have Wukong knocking them up. You do have a very strong Wombo, but you don't have to only play that way. There is some in and out potential for them.
Shuffles out there, even with the leash on the teleport. Definitely Evie can still use that tool, and of course, if nothing happens, just go ahead, get some tempo back, and go to the lane. Is now 3v3 once again is happening in the bottom side of the rift, but it's Arthur. A little late to the party, but perhaps it's perfectly timed arrival. Arthur finds himself first blood as Hop, looking for a big crash down, gets Arthur as Udipon finds the final auto attack to get the counter kill.
All right, they get the first one. Raze is trying to make it a 2-for-1, not able to do so. Fought back, but Tally's on the roam.
How's the snipe, Tally? Looking for the ulti, encore. Aladoric now cutting off Udipon. Brute's gonna miss. Udipon is just fighting, and Ray's like, I'm not really that safe. Now we've got a flash out of there. Tally gets the charm in the front side, but now the stun on the other is good, and Yaharong is gonna move in there. Great little flash, Emperor's Divide, and Aladoric and the rest of the side are all dead. It's detonation. Focus me. Winning in bottom lane.
Down, off screen, he was making sure that teleport could not come in. Tapoon did exactly what he needed to make sure that that was able. Ivy could not join in, but at the same time, the roam by Yaharong evened it out. Now Steel's up top.
Oh, into the alcove we flash. He's buying time for Arthur. He's here. He's on the level 5, though. Tapoon's still trying to fight his way out, but Steel's just going to go ahead and grab yet another kill.
Flash follow, but instead just takes that summoner advantage. Knocking that off Kennen can be big. Whoa, Arthur ahead of the rest of his team.
Did you end up in this spot? Perhaps we'll answer that question at a later date. Hops away, needs to find some teammates. Aladoric with a good double knocker. Maybe they turn it back around. It's Chiefs with a long con. Arthur sets it up for the squad, and they find a kill.
Yeah, they're still going. Aladoric's ult comes back up.
Ooh, again, Aladoric moving back through. They found Evie as well. Raze now with a kill, and Chiefs. Signs of life in this game.
Something away from them, getting strangled out by DFM. That's some signs of life that they needed. Still quite a bit down, and now Tapoon in trouble.
Certainly so. Evie with the ulti, Steel following up, and Tapoon's gonna try and get something back. There is nothing but a kill for Hecarim.
Sad Aatrox noises, no Eclipse completed yet.
As I say that, Steel is looking for a little invade.
Uh-oh.
Udipon's here as well. He's a problem. After, though, counterplay is happening. Not enough, though, as Udipon is getting low, but they need to get this kill to make it worth it. Udipon trying to dance around, but he's gonna get shut down instead by Arthur.
Yeah, I mean, this is the double threat. Here we go.
Tally zooming on him, but not really by his own design. It is trouble as Tally flashes out, but that's a solo bolo for Yaharong in the top lane. Already pre-flanked. He's just in the bottom lane for the potential pincer, so Chiefs will maybe turn off the effective instead. Aladoric is trying to find the play, but Evie already crushing him in. Hop goes in first. Ray's trying to get out of there. Oh, he flashes back into the stun. Aladoric not there to try and peel, and it's absolute disaster for the Chiefs as Arthur does get the dragon. But the cost is quite high as Aladoric will go down as well.
Oh boy, it's a 4-for-0 at the tail end of this play as they, well, Arthur gets one back, at least onto Yaharong. So a 4-for-1. Those tastes of success at Worlds, making it through play-ins before. They want more.
Ooh, that's a very nice looking ulti. Race has found a shutdown. Udipon from 4 screens away has been picked off. The Chiefs find a miracle, honestly, outside their own base. But is there anything more? Arthur getting chased down by the rest of Detonation Focus. Evie is dodging everything, but Arthur has found an escape route through the enemy top laner.
Oh, no.
Steel now going to go down as well. Get the coach cam back on. It's going to be a banger as the Chiefs find a team fight.
Ward potentially behind them. You can see it getting pinged out a little bit. Not swept out by Chiefs. Right in between the pits. There he goes.
Marking him now as well. They're going to flip it for the dragon first off. They do get it. Objective bounty goes over, but Chiefs have actually peeled off to try and kill Evie. Ray's now on the front line, but he's got no ulti. Has a flash shot, but Arthur's trying to run interference. Ray's finds the pullback on the other way, but now I think the team, no, he's actually fine. He's taking out Steel. Ray's lives somehow, but Udipon is going absolutely insane in this fight, and Udipon shutting it down with the rest of the side. It looked good But Detonation Focus Me coming out on top in that fight in these situations, but now we have to contend for Baron once again.
I mean, despite the gold lead, these fights have felt really crazy. Here they go, trying to get Tapoon, get the ult out early from him. A bit dicey now for the Chiefs without having that ability for the Aatrox. We'll see how they're going to test the Baron.
Ooh, a little engage there from Hub, trying to make it happen. Ray's trying to get to safety on sort of Shadow Sedero. Arthur spinning around, but it's just the Quone. Alodoric, though, very low as Evie tries to finish it off, and he does find the snipe with the Shuriken. Tapoon now in trouble as well, as Yaharong's going to clean that up. And Unipod going straight into the back line. 1v1 me, bro. Takes out Rays, and Detonation Focus Me have found it again. That might be the game, as the Chiefs will barely have Alodoric alive to watch the Nexus crumble. Raz was wrong. Detonation Focus Me picking up a win. Their first of Worlds so far.
I definitely think when you look at Beyond Gaming, trying to play up towards like we saw them yesterday with Loud, is going to be the best way here.
All right, I'm excited for it. They're Beyond off to 1-0 start.
I mean, they finished in 6th in the regular split, then end up having to be 3rd, 2nd, all the way up to play against Flying Oysters. It's cool to see them here now.
Oh, a quick fight in the mid, and Inspired gonna flash in first, so lands the kill! Lands the chain! First blood in for Evil Geniuses!
Trying to respond, but Wave not in the best of spots to try and do so.
But aggressive trade, keep in mind, if E's on cooldown, the Q flash follow. Is there the rest of it though? Auto, E's gonna land into the tower! Shot 1, shot 2 will kill. At least he was tagged, we're gonna go to Jojo Pyun. Every time you kill one, you're like, all right, we took our turn to kill the ward, but no, they're gonna stick around, and Likai just gonna stay here. TP is not up for Minji. Ulti gets rid of the wave, pushes it in, 300 health left, and I don't know how you live. Sidesteps the first bit, but Jojo can show up, kick into the wall, and Jojo gonna shark the kill. That means we can go bot.
Yeah, it was a brave play in top for Likey to see if he could try and trade, but now Beyond going to try and respond. Push it is in the wings, but they're waiting on a ward, and I mean, Carry and Vulcan, they can't really back away at this stage.
Nope, but they have TP from Impact, but an ultiless cannon's not much. Vital into the tower, Flay buys some time. They got kill number 1 and 2, a trade back. Vulcan stays alive, but they can reset the aggro, get it back to 0 damage, and then start yet again. Hook comes in a buy, but he only buys a second for himself. Flashes the knockup, plays away, and Kino nearly dies. Jojo's got to get in there, flashes in, takes an ulti, and now he can dive the Enforcer, and look at that. Evil Geniuses are 6-3. Oh, just gonna walk away from this one. Thanks for leash, Jojo. Wants to come back in, has not yet stolen the Xayah ulti, doesn't really need to anyway. Pops it now, but of course you can't pull him back, doesn't have Blade Caller. Still though, pretty solid hit, flashes in, Jojo gets one, but now locked down to the tower. Shield from his jungler, pops the stopwatch, and just a bounce house. This Rakan cannot get away. EG get a 2 for 0.
Send him into topside, he can threaten on towards Lycane, especially when you've got a minute until the Rift Herald. Let's see if they can make a play, and there's no tower.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult. He's got the ulti, he's got a TP in his back pocket now as well from a teammate, so Jojo gonna pop. Aatrox ult trying to get away, but not just yet. Empowered healing might help, but not nearly enough. Shutdown coming through, 800 gold on the Minji.
Look for a dragon. You even got the push out from Jojo Pyun on the outside push.
He's gonna be able to get back with the tower and stopwatches the ulti. That is a one-time cooldown gone. Flash Flay into the hook, and they've caught the jungler. Husha goes down, the defense was there. And it's gonna be found out now more for Jojo Pyun. Jumps in, finds the second stun, the charm, the safety. Then Beyond stay alive for now, and Minji gonna try his best. Kino showing up with the Gale Force, an impact fire in for a second. The flash in for more, stopwatch keeps Inspired alive. A Flay finds them, and that's gonna be the team fight that EG wanted. 3-0, and Baron's gonna be the next. Then play that fight out. Meant they got to immune all of the engaged tools, but now we got a fight coming around the top side, and this boy, I believe his stopwatch is down, but he's able to get the first couple of stuns to dodge out, and Impact is here, and everyone's gonna start dying here. A 2-0 so far. Wako tries to live, but the crits come through. A double kill for Kaori. Likai back inside the base. Inspire wants to find him, but you don't have the damages yet. Sidesteps away from Jojo Pyun, diving in for a little bit more, and now Kaori would love to get his 3rd kill of the fight. The dive is in, and he's gonna get it.
Great play from EG. They turn around the pick. Jojo making a play with the charm as well means that everyone on Beyond gets stuck, and now they get to walk this one in as Husha, the last man standing.
Well, it's gonna be 5,000 gold and a Nexus for the first Baron of Evil Geniuses this game. A quick death on the Jojo Pyun kind of ruins his KDA. This is bound to be a victory, but hold on, at least a kill comes through. And they're gonna pad for one more bit of stats. Impact's got 4. The game is gonna end. Evil Geniuses get another win.
Saigon really needs to make sure that they're getting towards objectives first, like getting the opportunity to flanks. Otherwise, DRX have just such a good way of controlling the tempo of fights, and even, you know, being able to base check without Kai is so good.
Is it going to happen, though? Level 5 on Tom Kench, but already Deft walking far enough back. But it's the top side. It goes even better. The flash follow is enough, and Hosmid gets away from Q2, but not the third one.
It's a little bit of a slow burner, but they're just playing it out well. I mean, you're getting the advantages on the map. Zika will spot BJ here, but BJ hasn't really found a spot that he can get into. Oh, hang on.
They're going to try again. No flash. Has the ult. Pushes Froggy back in the tower. He will just barely live, but the shots still come through. The flash for Lix and a 1-for-1 assist is extra money. He's going to be low enough that if I put in enough hits, I'll kill him. Identifies it well. Really good handle on the damage output. W blocks some of the damage, ults for some space, but will it be enough? The stun comes in, but the damage is still way too good from the DRX top side. Kingin. His top lane tower should die here to this Herald.
I love how aggressive Deft is playing this Ezreal. It's so fun to watch him try and play on the edge. Hasn't been punished for it just yet, but Hosmid might be pushing topside. Juhan does get caught.
A bit of damage actually. Oh, the ulti doesn't land, but a flash gets away from Galio. Flash can't get the rest of it, and Zeka's already there. It was so nearly a good play from Saigon Buffalo, but it is nothing. Froggy kills off Shelly, and on the other side of the map, there are enough resources that DRX are going to grab this Drake as well, unless they can get the rest of it. They know there's no smite. It should be BJ's, but the Drake resets. They still want to go for it. Shogun, no ulti, no health, no hope, but Drake claimed, but at what cost? There's already been a couple of kills, and there's gonna be a third. BJ falls 6-1. Graves into a tank reasonably well. He took camps away, was generally, I feel like, up in tempo, but the rest of it matters a bit too much. BJ should be able to get out and does. Combination of E and R gets away from Aatrox.
I love how DRX are taking a spooky season real serious here.
Taki just gonna die for that one? Yeah, there's no E-live. I think he wanted to go for a flash handshake and hope the kill came through afterwards with bailout, but just it's getting bad to worse now. Froggy gonna be found out. Hello, buddy. We're gonna get a little devour, little Zeka action, little 2v1 now on the support. Barrel versus stopwatch, and not enough time anymore as Juhan's on the way over. BJ loses his shield bow. He's going to be rooted in place. Oh, that was pretty much perfect by Froggy. Actually, takes a lot of it, blocks some ear damage, and just keeps the jungler alive. Fancy plays here from Saigon Buffalo, but the end result is probably still going to be just the 1-for-nothing. Atanda's in, a stun, and actually, maybe they kill off Juhan. They know the ulti's gone. Gale Force auto. Shogun on the board. Gets away from Deft, has to flash the final Mystic shot.
Still, though, Saigon are stuck underneath this tower now, and a lot of members of DRX are moving up here. Deft still in position. Froggy goes so low.
Oh, can they find the rest of it? Manages to get away from the ulti. True shot, Frog's not gonna land, but King is in. Gets hand shook backwards. Maybe time for the rest of it. Maybe not. A bunch of people live on Saigon Buffalo, just barely, 7-2.
And that's the double-edged sword that is this flexibility for Saigon Buffalo, right? Like, we were talking about the Siobhan and the Mordekaiser jungle. They lost that game, right?
Yeah.
And now they brought it this cup as well. That ain't looking so hot as the siege continues for DRX.
Oh, the flash over the wall might get BJ. Flash to the safety, stays alive. The true shot is going to land, but Hosmid will get yet another death. Maokai finally falls as the Galio dives in and buys a second, but bailout will not change anything. The flash to the back line sets up the double kill, and everyone is gone. BJ left alone to watch his base crumble. A fast one. Invitos here, 24.5 minutes. Inhibitor already gone. BJ trying to cut the next wave, as they can't tank this forever. But with TP they can. Very heads-up play there by Kingen. Means they have enough. They cycle it through. The spellbook? No, it was Death's TP making sure it happens. They have enough minis to kill the Nexus. A 25-minute slaughter. DRX 2-0.
But if you end up having a slow pace of game, if RNG get to kind of control the tempo, I'm very worried for what Mad Lions can actually do to break. Looks like they're going to try and contest. I just don't think they have the damage right now from the Kai'Sa or the Talia to really match them.
AD carries walking up. Niski is here with a lost chapter, plus Boots 1 was his recall. All the AD carries, as I said, coming up, and here's the team fight already. First blood! Wei claims it, and we got more going on here. Kai'Sa joins the fight. They trade back on this Yahoo, and it's continuing on. Armut's in the front line. He's already got himself a kill. 1-1 on the scoreline. Ulti comes through for Gala. The Herald resets, though there is a smite difference. Shelly's just so tanky that RNG may not claim the objective. Fling's gonna land, the stun's there, and Wei's gotta be so careful. The rocks don't deal damage blowing up anymore, and he still feels reasonably safe. Gala still putting out damage in the backside.
RNG are just buying time, so though Xiaohu is reset now.
A better time to get plates than now. Mid lane will go down to about 2,000 health, but they will not get more than the one they worked down and the two afterwards. A lot of damage here. Niski just locked up, and Wei again finds the ulti over the top to get that kill. Kaiser a bit low, no flash available. Gonna get hit with the end of the line. And Nux Zenith Blade should be soon. He's gonna land it on a Kaiser, and Wei should get yet another, a 3-0 Graves. Blades and CS. Breathe now fighting Armut, and that is a lot of damage. Down CS, but got some pressure. Means gonna get a friend coming across. The stuns just keep landing, and Kaiser will certainly die away on a rampage. 4 in a row for him. We can certainly start these fights out. Now Shelly low on patience. Wall comes across, Gala zoned out, backline access, Niski nearly dead, a stopwatch burn now as well. Team fight continues, will anyone die? Oyoya gets out, no! It's gonna be a 1-for-1, Graves claims it, and the dive continues. Breathe is still on for more, he's got a double, he's gonna get the triple, decided Wei got to have too much fun. Then maybe he wants some now for himself, the dive is on, turret aggro is there, 5 in a row, Ming finally drops. Breathe, shoved the wrong way, staying just barely alive. Shut down claim, traded back by Aphelios, an ace for RNG.
And again, like, all this vision control is just gonna stay planted on the spot side. Ooh, okay, Unforgiven.
Nice ult by Unforgiven though, picks a very good spot to go, gets away from everything. Still will lose his own tower, but hang on, we've got reinforcements. Tower stays alive, a flash to safety, and here comes the re-engage. Turret drops crucially, making this fight so much easier for RNG to play. Armut lands Q2, but Ming is tanky. Kaiser coming around, anchors in, needs a good ult target. It's gonna be Gala getting hit, but is he in range of anything? Fling not available for Niski, so no one drops except the front line of Mad Lions. Away gets yet another. It's killing a Gala. It probably still looks bad when Breathe TP's in, but still, we got another play in the mid lane. Goodbye. Goodbye, he's dead. Auto attack's gonna land. Away is Godlike, collects up a little bit more money.
That's why RNG now starting this up. They want to get the TP out, which is committed by Armut.
And they can look at it. They can see, all right, 4v5. We're gonna go for broke. No AD carry. Dive comes on in. They just want the team fight in the first place. Xiaohu chunked down low. One hit to dead, and Oyoya bites him. Traded, though, mid laner for mid laner, but crucially, 2 full levels onto Breathe. Armut, if there's a way back in, it seems like it's going to be on this Aatrox. Grievous Wounds, nowhere in the build for RNG. If he can frontline and be huge, maybe it's enough. Over the wall goes Oyoya and tracks Ming. Ults for stats, this could be really good, but Aatrox, is he able to even fight it? Unforgiven puts in the damage. Ming's W finding that a timeout! But look at that! The marksman ults come through, Gala.
I was gonna say, if they get the burn, they should be good, but Mad looking in a spot to contest.
Health bar's a bit low. Breathe over the wall, and we're gonna have Niski separate them. Jax can't join. It's a 4-on-4. They need this one. Wei shoved in the pit. Baron will hit him. Wei smites for health. Breathe comes in. They gotta peel Niski, but there's no way he's gonna live. Galio there for a bit more help, but they do trade back Ming. But Kaiser still drops a double kill again for Breathe on the Jax. You may have taken more side lane farm, but Breathe is taking more of the champions. That said, Armut gets his own double. Looking at what could be a flank play, whether to mark one or get his own. They're ready to play it. Xiaohu waiting in the wings. You can see in Fog of War, ready to ult when someone else does something. That Trinket spots both brushes, says no one's in either one. Fair enough. Dragon started 8k health. Here's the flank play. Flash to get the safety. Unforgiven stays alive. And here comes the team fight. A stopwatch buys time. Double stun for Ming. Is it enough now? Can the front line live? Xiaohu gets out. A pull back at Armut, a big heal, a flash of safety. Wei getting kited, has to flash away, but the re-engage. Breathe is just too big on the Jax. No one can answer him. Well, LEC played against the easier teams the first 2 days. I know EG's part of that. And we move on forward. As, no, I know what I'm saying. Don't worry about it. We got a team fight coming in soon, though. The wall is up. Ming dives in, and Ming does not get out. But a triple knockup for Xiaohu means that Mad Lions may not either. Wei's pulled back in. And again, it's all about Armut. But a triple kill through for Gala. The Aphelios has scaled, and Mad Lions will fall. On his way towards maybe just a Guardian Angel. Either way, stopwatch in inventory.
At this stage, it becomes very tough for Mad Lions to try to defend Xiaohu.
Yeah, that's danger. Armut just not able to heal enough. Wei takes him down. Gone now as well, and guess what?
is next.
There's already a wave top lane. RNG get all 3 inhibitors in the span of 15 seconds. Xiaohu maybe a bit too far, and he will Zonia's at 1 HP. This is going to be a mid laner down, but still, both teams -1 solo lane is still a fight that RNG can feel good about. That is a stun and an Unforgiven. He ults to safety. A stopwatch buys a bit more time. Here's the dive at a Ming. Niski can stay alive for a second longer. Kaiser forced back to the base. Niski goes down. Just barely does Elyoya live, but the Nexus turrets will fall. Mad Lions fought valiantly. Armut has a 26th champion. The Nexus falls. RNG wins, and they're up 1-1. Safe option. I think it should have lane pressure, certainly, and some team fight power. But it feels like there's a lot more sort of X factor required for DRX. The conventional team fight is so easy to pilot for Wildcats.
It definitely feels like now Beryl and Deft have to play significantly safe for Ferris, but on Juhan as well.
Yeah, the problem is they don't have bot pressure right now. MF and Amumu are actually the ones pushing right now, so even though Juhan is kind of pushed around, now they've got the pressure, now they're gonna find the stun, and this could be enough to kill Amumu. The CC's gonna land, Beryl will drop first blood for the Wildcats. DRX are walking up. They've got a Kali now coming down as well. But is there a chance for a play? They know where Beryl is. A flash over the wall for the stun. They could lock down Amumu. He ults one, not even. He's going to be interrupted by Kalista, but Ferret now has to flash away. Akali's in. Zeka gets the kill, and the re-dive comes in. Saren can't get it, but Holy Phoenix is through for one. Ulti coming across for a bunch more. Klist down for the double kill. Holy Phoenix still alive, but Juhan could lock him down. The flash in for Zeka gets another, and it's DRX winning this fight. They don't need bullet time. They've got the kills, and it's going to be 4-2 in the bottom river. Still here, playing for the first dragon. This one, they're gonna try again for round 2. Missing one of the ults, but they've got Leona's. They land the stun. They've got a ton of damage and Beryl drops, but the bullet time is landed perfectly. Kill 1, 2, and 3. They're gonna try again. Stopwatch here, but is there enough time? Because Deft's coming around. No bullet time though. Ultis to buy a little bit. The auto's coming through. They re-stun. And Deft, can he kite away? He has cleanse, but will it matter? Zeka's on the way. They'll find the stun, but he cleanses it. And we're gonna get more kills. You tried your hardest, and it's not gonna matter. Kingen does not have flash. He gets the double hop off a minion. Buys a lot of space, but Ferret gets the slow. He should get the kill. Nah, he's gotta have it. You've gotta be able to reach him, and he does. 400 gold picked up. Because it turns out he has good AP ratios, he has some dots on the kit, he has low cooldowns. If you're a little bit ahead and you're like, let's make sure they die, Demonic is the item that can kill him. Goodbye. Oh, the smite. Oh, that was pretty cute, but he still gets it despite the smite. There's a sapling. A little bit of AP. Thank you very much. Kill picked up. TY for leash, TY for domination. Stun coming across though. Maokai ult will be blocked for one. A little bit of time there. Farfetch now no longer has the aftershock, but they can have Saren come in. Beautifully timed! Underneath the wall, it does not get pushed around. Farfetch is the front line, but he is low on health. W times out. Zeka could chase it in. Chooses not to. A flash to safety. Holy Phoenix chunked low. Here comes the rest of it. Zeka is godlike. A nice pickup there for Kingen. Bullet time over the top. Saren should drop. Cannot find the Akali kill. And Starscream forced to run away. Ferret. It's Schrodinger's 25 stacks because he could have ulted at that point in time, and, you know, might have been the case. Flash away for Deft. Nice sidestepping. Predicts where Farfetch is going to go. Still scoot backwards, though cannot outrun the soldiers. And a shutdown comes through. Kingen jumps in for Ferret. Can't get him yet, though. Pillar in the way. Not an easy way out. No flash, no hope, and shutdown again comes through now.
All right, nice job from Istanbul. Well, they end up spotting that Zuka's on the bot side. No TP, so Sarah moves in towards the top side. Now, Beryl?
Gonna take demonic embrace damage and let him get the kill. He smites him. Q. Yeah! Juhan on the killing spree. Turret falls as well. Thank you, demonic embrace. Will keep running through his saplings when they come back from cooldown, but it's about to be in a 1 versus 3. Gets away from the first knockup. Still pushed around. No flash available. And as DRX play a lit. Oh, that's a nice ult. The heal. Oh. Yeah, almost enough.
Trying to set up a pick here. I really like that they're going for this.
Yeah, all right, Kingen. We know he's no flash, but he's nearly Mega Narn. That makes it so tough. Ferret's like, yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll just play in this rush, look for Krugs. Maybe Holy Phoenix can beat Kingen. Oh, there's more going on, though. Guess what? You got everybody coming across. The house is going to land. You're walking up to the wall. The stun's going to land, and you've got Akali. Zeka gets the kill. Legendary, but on the bottom side, Deft is going to drop, and Juhan gets some damage. Amumu can go for broke. Farfetch is tanky. Ignite. He needs to dodge the Q. He's going to cry on him instead. Lands the bandage toss, and that man's going to need to go to the hospital. You hack in 35 seconds. Farfetch. Nah, I don't know how you're gonna get away from this one. Oh, there's a blast point. You can execute. There's a sapling. Nah, they know. Oh, that is pretty beautiful. That is a nice attempt to try to get all the way back, but we know Juhan's gonna catch him. Would love to hand over the assist, can't do it.
Give it to the... Oh. I thought
Yeah.
he's going to give it to them. Try to milk as much as possible out of this Red Bull bar and power play. Only 10 seconds left, but I mean, they should be able to get both of the inhibitors regardless.
Waves go down. Feeling good. Farfetch gonna look to change. Yeah, copy Mega Gnar has a stopwatch. They're gonna try. Here we go. The chance at a 3 versus 1. Barrel coming around. Not a big deal himself as the flash is down. The stopwatch dodges the stun. There's now a dive into the base itself. They'll find one and have to collect themselves and answer the push. The inhibitors had not yet been killed. Top lane is pushed in. Mid inhib will drop to death. And now Zeka would like this fight. Farfetch has no cooldowns. Holy Phoenix about to have no life left. Legendary for Zeka. The 20 pack Magi is doing a lot there. Gets a second now as well.
But they could get both the inhibitors and make that top lane look very shaky as well.
Yeah, still feeling like a DRX likely. Ooh, I like this knockup. Zeka, though, actually gets knocked out of his E, so a chance here for Starscreen, but there are reinforcements. Juhan is here. Moonwalt's gonna land at a 2 as well. Zeka does have the cooldowns. Yes, he does. Dives in, kills the Azir. Ulti not gonna do much of anything. Starscreen now running back. Barrels starting to be up relatively soon. Where's he walking? All right. This Ornn is far away. The pillar, a little bit more time.
I want the bloodthirsty support. I need it in my life, but I mean, Kingin and the rest are just taking the base.
And there we go, nearly the kill. Kalista ult gonna find that first stun, maybe. Zeka knocked up, and Trundle goes down. Ulti still burned to stay alive. No, that is the shot by Barrel. Knocked back over. Ignite is on. He's crying, and he's gonna die. Barrel gets the solo kill on Starscreen.
And that is the real play of the game right there. Barrel for MVP, as now they go into the turrets.
And they'll get the last couple. Nice stop on Holy Phoenix, but Juhan, Q. Thank you, Demonic Embrace. Thank you, AP Ratio. Thank you, Extra Kill. 24-10 DRX. And made it an entertaining game. The first 10 minutes, they got the lead. The early scraps went their way, and they made a show out of it. Turrets will fall. Nexus will drop. DRX gets their 3rd win.